Hello students, welcome to Spirochemistry. Now today we discuss about a very important name reaction which is aldol condensation reaction. This is very important in board examination point of view as well as joint and NEET examination. There is a question about aldol condensation reaction in every year in board examination. So, what is aldol condensation reaction? Now discuss about the aldol condensation reaction. At first, we take dilute base. Which is dilute base means NaOH, sodium hydroxide, Na2CO3 sodium carbonate as well as baryta BaOH whole 2 etc. This is a dilute base and containing alpha hydrogen in aldehyde or ketone. Containing alpha hydrogen aldehyde or ketone form beta hydroxyaldehyde. It's called aldol condensation reaction. Suppose there is a alpha hydrogen group aldehyde. Suppose CH3 C double bond OH. This is aldehyde group and containing alpha hydrogen. There is a carbon aldehyde group means at the side carbon we called alpha hydrogen. Suppose another alpha hydrogen containing aldehyde group is CH3 C double bond OH and dilute NaOH. If we take dilute NaOH, there is a reaction called aldol condensation reaction and form a product which is CH3 COH H CH2 CHO 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Why we call this is aldol? Because there is present aldehyde and as well as alcohol group. There is present aldehyde group as well as alcohol group. So that's why we call aldol condensation reaction. Aldehyde means ALD plus alcohol OH. It's called aldol. Condensation reaction. It is alpha hydrogen and this is also alpha hydrogen. The importance of this reaction, what is the importance of this reaction? Why we read this type of reaction? Because they are a form new single carbon single bond. They form a new carbon single bond. That's why this is a important reaction, because there is a formation of carbon single bond. So now we discuss about the mechanism. Without mechanism we cannot understand properly a name reaction. What is the mechanism? There is a 3-step mechanism. Aldol condensation is a 3-step mechanism. 3-step mechanism of aldol. 3-step mechanism of aldol condensation reaction. Why we called, there is a question, why we called this condensation reaction? We know after a few minutes we discuss about the condensation reaction after a few minutes. Now we discuss about the 3-step aldol condensation mechanism reaction. At the first step, we already take a dilute NaOH reaction, dilute sodium hydroxide. It is a NaOH means Na plus and OH minus, Na plus and OH minus. So this OH minus and hydrogen, suppose we can write here CH2 C double bond OH. This hydroxyl ion attack this hydrogen and form this type of reaction, and attack this hydrogen and form H2O and it is a form of carb anion CH2 minus C double bond OH. C double bond OH. This is also a stable. This is a stable reaction. Why this is stable? Because it form a resonance. It form a resonance, and carbon ion. This is a carbon ion. This is carbon ion, and this is a stable. It form a resonance. It form a resonance. This type of resonance, and this is aldehyde containing alpha hydrogen. That means it is a acidic. It is form a acidic. And second step, at the second step we can see that we can see that another aldehyde group, suppose CH3 C double bond OH, another hydroxyl group, aldehyde group CH3 C double OH, and this is CH2 minus and C double bond OH. This is also a nucleophile. This carbon ion reacts as a nucleophile. This carbon ion reacts as a nucleophile, and we know that this is del plus. This is del plus. Why this is del plus? You guys comments in this video why this is del plus. Why I write here del positive. So this is a nucleophile, and it attacks this carbon. It attacks this carbon. And it form a CH3CO minus, and there is, we can see that there is a carbon form of carbon single bond. This is a form of carbon. Where it is carbon single bond, this bond is carbon single bond. That's why this reaction is very important reaction. And at the third step we can see that CH3 and CO minus H and CH2 CHO, and there is a water and HOH, and it attacks this water and form what form? CHOH, CH2 and CHO, and plus of OH minus. And this is, we know that this is aldehyde and alcohol. Aldehyde, there is a aldehyde and alcohol present. So that's why we call that this is a aldol reaction. And we see that there is also in aldol reaction we found there is a alpha beta hydroxyl group. There we can find that alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. And suppose this is a reaction, this is a product, CH2, so CH and CHO. Here if we give heat in this reaction, and here we can give the heat in this reaction, it form alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde, and it form that there is a hydrogen and OH, release H2O molecule and form CH3 H double bond CHO, and this is called alpha beta unsaturated product. This is alpha and this is beta. Alpha beta unsaturated product. So this is the mechanism of aldol condensation reaction.